Hey, what's up folks? This is Keith and you're watching Barber's Auto Help. If you're watching this video, you probably have a vehicle that has code P0171 or codes P0171 and P0174 set together, causing your check engine light to come on. These codes set when the PCM perceives a lean condition. And I'll just get right into it. It's highly possible that these codes are caused by a dirty mass airflow sensor. Of course, that's if your vehicle is equipped with what is called a hot wire mass airflow sensor, which in my experience is probably one of the most common types of mass airflow sensors used on vehicles today. And I'll link some websites down in the description that goes over how these sensors work in more detail, and you're more than welcome to check those out. In my experience, 8 times out of 10, whenever I have these codes, and especially when I have both codes set at the same time, is usually caused by a dirty mass airflow sensor. In this video, I'm going to explain why a dirty mass airflow sensor causes lean codes and what you can do to potentially fix the issue. So to start out with, I'm going to give you a very crude explanation as to how the mass airflow sensor works. The mass airflow sensor is responsible for measuring the amount of air entering the engine. Usually, the sensor is mounted in the air induction system between the air filter and the throttle body. When the engine is running, this sensor constantly sends a signal to the PCM, letting the PCM know how much air the engine is receiving. Based on this signal and other signals from other inputs, the PCM determines the appropriate amount of fuel to allow to enter the engine. So if the mass airflow sensor is dirty, this basically desensitizes it, throwing it off a bit. It's not going to be as accurate. Usually when the sensor is dirty, it will send a signal to the PCM saying that the engine is getting less air than it actually is. So the PCM sees less air, so it delivers less fuel, leaning out the air-fuel ratio. And ultimately, your oxygen sensors pick up on this and send a signal to the PCM saying, hey, the thing's running lean now. And if the condition gets bad enough, of course, a diagnostic trouble code will be set, and this will cause your check engine light to come on. Now, you may be wondering, well, how do I know if my codes are caused by a dirty mass airflow sensor? Well, for the most part, that would require diagnostic equipment, which most of my viewers probably do not have. But most people are able to at least take a look at the sensor and see if it's dirty. Of course, the sensor would need to be removed from the air box or the air inlet tube for inspection. And you want to look down into the sensor to see if it is dirty. You can see this one is dirty and needs to be cleaned out. Now, whether or not your sensor is dirty enough to cause this problem is hard to say just by looking at it, but cleaning it is super simple and it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and clean it anyway. This could potentially fix your issue. Now, this process will vary from vehicle to vehicle, but for the most part, cleaning the mass airflow sensor is pretty straightforward. Now, this demonstration is going to be on a hot wire mass airflow sensor. There are mass airflow sensors out there that you do not want to clean like this, so just keep that in mind. But in my experience, typically most vehicles have this particular sensor. However, you always want to verify, and the use of a repair manual should be able to help you with that information. First, be sure the vehicle is off and placed in park with the parking brake on. The vehicle should be parked on a flat, level surface. After the hood is popped and supported, you'll need to disconnect and remove the sensor. Before removing the sensor, however, be sure that the area around the sensor is clean and clear of debris. Once the sensor is removed, it can be cleaned. Using a product specifically designed for cleaning mass airflow sensors, spray the inside of the sensor as shown here. It's not a bad idea to clean the outside of the sensor as well. And just FYI, I'm using CRC mass airflow sensor cleaner here. They are not a sponsor of Barber's Auto Help, and this product was purchased with my own money. Once the sensor is clean, allow the sensor to dry for at least a couple of minutes. Sometimes using electronics parts duster, aka canned air for electronics, can speed up and aid the drying process. But realistically, the stuff dries pretty quickly on its own. After the sensor is dry, you can then reinstall the sensor. Once the sensor is installed and reconnected, the vehicle can be operated. Now, the check engine light will still be on. It's my suggestion to have the codes erased at this time, and I would suggest using a scan tool to do that. I understand that many of you may not have a scan tool to do this. Many parts stores can actually help you with this free of charge. A lot of times they'll be more than happy to pull and erase codes for you, so that is an option. Also, scan tools that read and erase codes are getting pretty darn cheap to obtain, so this may be an option for a lot of you out there. Now, if this actually fixed your issue, the check engine light should not come back on with those particular codes set in the PCM. However, for some of you, this may not have fixed the issue. In those cases, the check engine light will come back on and one or both of those codes may set in the PCM again. There are many things that can actually cause these codes. A dirty mass airflow sensor is only one of them. But in my experience, as mentioned, it seems to be a repeat offender. Now, what would cause the mass airflow sensor to get dirty in the first place? Well, typically it's due to maybe your air filter housing not being clamped in correctly or not being seated correctly. You could also have hose clamps in the air inlet tube that are loose. On some vehicles, the mass airflow sensor may be located further down on the air inlet tube, closer to like the throttle body. And you want to check things like that. Now, in this case right here, you can see that the air filter is not actually sitting in the box correctly. So it's allowing a lot of dirty air to bypass it and go straight through that mass airflow sensor. So you just want to check over your air filter box, over your air inlet tube, and make sure that there's no way that dirty air can get in there and that it's sealed up nice and tight. Now, after so long, the mass airflow sensor is going to get dirty anyway. It's just a matter of fact. Air filters are not 100% effective in eliminating every bit of dirt and whatever else might be in the air. Some of that stuff's going to get past it naturally, and that's just given. It's going to make your mass airflow sensor dirty. So a lot of technicians actually argue that a mass airflow sensor cleaning should be a part of preventative maintenance and should be done from time to time anyway. So it just happens in some cases. Folks, thank you so much for watching. Please read the entire description down below this video before you attempt this or apply any of this knowledge. There may be some things I need to clarify, and that's where I do that. Also, if this video was a help to you, consider becoming a member of my channel. It's relatively inexpensive, and you can do that by going to my channel page, and right next to where it says subscribe, you can click join and become a member of my channel. Now, what will you get with that? You're going to get priority replies to comments. So if you have questions or comments, I'm going to see that because you're going to get a loyalty badge right next to your name. I'm going to know that you're a member, and I'm going to make sure that I reply to those ASAP. Now, I'm not cutting off the people that aren't a member of my channel, but that's just a way that you could help support this channel and help what I do here. Folks, thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate it.